If you want to create a reflection in GIMP, this tutorial will walk you through the full process step by step, so you can make a clean mirror effect in just a few minutes. This is a great technique for posters, thumbnails, artwork, social media graphics, and any design where you want the image to look more dramatic and polished. And if you find this helpful, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more easy GIMP tutorials just like this. Let's jump right in. First, open GIMP and load the image you want to work with. Once your image is on the canvas, the first thing you want to do is duplicate the layer. This is important because it gives you a second copy of the image to use for the reflection, while keeping your original image safe and untouched. You can duplicate the layer by right-clicking it in the Layers panel and choosing Duplicate Layer, or by using the Layer menu if you prefer. Now, select the duplicated layer. With that layer active, press M on your keyboard to switch to the Move tool. Then drag the duplicated image to the opposite side of the original, depending on where you want the reflection to appear. If you want a side-by-side mirrored look, move it left or right. If you want a reflection under the image, move it downward. The goal here is to place it in a way that looks natural and gives you a strong mirrored layout. Take a moment to line up the edges carefully. The closer the two parts meet, the more realistic the reflection will look. If the alignment is off, the final effect can feel awkward or broken, so this step is worth doing carefully. Next, go to the Image menu at the top and choose Fit Canvas to Layers. This expands the canvas so both the original and the reflection fit properly inside the document. If you skip this step, part of the duplicated layer could end up outside the visible area, which means your reflection might get cut off. Once the canvas is updated, you should be able to see the full layout clearly. Now you need to flip the duplicated layer so it actually becomes a reflection. With that duplicated layer still selected, use the Flip option or press Shift+F if that is available in your setup. This reverses the image and gives you that mirrored appearance. At this point, you should already see the reflection taking shape. The next step is to blend it so it doesn't look harsh or abrupt. Right-click the duplicated layer and choose Add Layer Mask. When the mask options appear, select White. A white layer mask means the layer is fully visible at first, and then you can gradually fade it out using a gradient. This is what makes the reflection look smooth and professional, instead of ending in a sharp line. Now press G to activate the gradient tool. Then press D on your keyboard to reset your colors to the default black and white setup. After that, make sure the gradient is set to FG to BG, which means foreground to background. This gives you a smooth fade from one side to the other. With the layer mask selected, drag the gradient across the reflected layer in the direction you want the fade to go. If you are making a reflection below the main image, drag from the point where the two images meet downward toward the end of the reflection. If you are making a side reflection, drag outward from the center line. The closer area should stay visible, while the farther area fades away gradually. That fading effect is what creates the illusion of a true reflection. If it doesn't look right the first time, don't worry. Just undo it and try again. Small changes in the angle or distance of the gradient can make a big difference. You want the fade to feel soft and natural, not too sudden or too weak. This is one of those steps where a little experimentation really helps. Once your reflection looks smooth, you can improve the overall design by adding a background layer. Create a new layer and fill it with your chosen foreground color, which in this case can be black for a clean, dramatic look. Then drag that layer to the bottom of the layer stack so it sits behind everything else. A solid background helps the reflection stand out more clearly and gives the whole image a more finished look. If you want to get creative, you can also use a different background color instead of black. Dark gray, deep blue, or even a subtle gradient can completely change the mood of the design. This is a simple way to make the reflection feel more cinematic or more modern, depending on the style you want. And that's it. You've now created a reflection in GIMP using a simple but powerful method that can instantly improve your graphics. This technique is easy to repeat, and once you learn it, you can use it for all kinds of projects. If this video helped you out, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more easy GIMP tutorials just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.